to be in camp. That's our biggest constraint.
Something needs to be done.
Yes, we hope they are working towards it, and we hope and pray everything would go smoothly.
Your opponents had a test game. You did not have one. Did that worry you?
Obviously, everybody likes having a test game because that would improve the confidence of the players and build the morals. But despite that, we would continue and prepare very well because, as I told you, the loss to Algeria, it's a big motivation for us because now everybody is saying it's either now or never because we have to do it and gladden the hearts of the Gambian people. So we pray for them and work with them and make sure on the day they live up to expectation, fight their hearts out, and definitely the performance would be very good.
We know that Morocco, in fact, have all of their squad available. They just played a test game against Senegal that they lost 1-0. But we only have, 8 professionals here, and there are setbacks because we know that Ozialo is not going to be playing. He's having an injury. Another player that is struggling, we've seen it in the training ground here, is the captain. That is Mustafa Tubabo Jajo. He's definitely a doubt for the game. Seninyasi, we know earlier, is out for the game. And we also confirmed from the coach that Keba is not coming for this game, and Omar Jao. So these are all major setbacks.
Morocco has named a star-studded team against the Gambia. What did you make of the Morocco team, the Atlas Lions team?
You know that Yunus Belhanda is going to be their best player, and he's been voted as the best African base player in the French Ligue 1. With
Montpellier to win their first league title.
League title. So a 22-year-old, a very, very exciting talent. He's definitely going to be their best player. And they also have players who are playing in the Italian Serie A, even in the Spanish Premier Division with Getafe. So they have a lot of star players in their team. But when you compare the Algerian team and the Senegalese team of 2003 and also 2008, you know that the Senegalese team are miles ahead of them. But Gambia managed to get a result against them. So I see no reason why we're going to get a result against the Atlas Lions. I mean, we have always proved to be a problem for North Africans, even though we know that Gambia's first involvement in an African Nations Cup qualifier was way back in 1975. The fans are always the 12th man. They're always the 12th man. So that is why home games are always crucial, because your fans are expected to be behind you. So let them come out and push the boys to go all the limits. And we also have quite some exciting talents in the local league who are definitely willing to prove to Mancini and Peter Bono Johnson that they can fill in the voids.
Still on the Gambia-Morocco game, the Scorpions on Wednesday morning convened a press conference ahead of the game to update the media on the Saturday class. Here is what was said at the press conference, attended by Nebuso.
We made a mistake last game, and we come to rectify that. On Saturday, I will do everything to make sure what I did to the last game to do more, to show people that things were bad last time, but I want to make things right, okay?
One thing I will tell you, as a professional player or a local base player, football tactic, you are not concerned about the opponent team, how dangerous they are. That's the role of the coach, you know. But we as a player, we also do our homeworks, you know. But we can, even tomorrow when you are playing against Barcelona, I will tell you I don't mind Messi because I'm playing against Messi. I'm not fear of anybody. That's the football world, you know. But psychology, how to defend somebody or how to defend an opponent team, that's the work of the coach. So, but if you ask me, you are playing against Mr. Cham tomorrow, I will tell you I don't know, I don't mind Mr. Cham. Even Mr. Cham is the world best player. That's the football language. So, but at the end, we do our homeworks, how to defend the passing or how to try to win that game. You know, just like that. So I think it's understood.
Okay.
I want to ask the entire team, from management to players. This is the first match since there have been a change in the management of Gambian football. Not to talk about change, of course, also in the technical department. In the past, management of football has been blamed for, let's say, specific lapses that many believe must have affected performance or results of the team. Can I ask this team management and players whether under this present management have they received in terms of improvements and better facilitation in their preparations for this match on Saturday? Is there any positive difference or any fundamental difference that they think have happened?
Mr. Cham, about regards to the players side, I will come on that. One thing all of us here may understand, from 2010, maybe 2011 to 2012, if you look at we the players, we have a very bad transition right now. Most of the players, sometimes you go 75%, going upwards, you go down. Some are even starting clubs. It's been a difficult moment since 2011, and it's the hard fact. So if you come, for us as a players, it's very, very tough. If you look since from 2011 to date, you've been seeing different phases up and down in the team, So that's also count, I think, how we perform the past previous games, Because if you look at the team, today is a new 11, tomorrow is another 11. So psychologically, it's not going well with us as well. Because if you look previous years, like 2000 upwards, downwards, it's like you see the same 11. The consistency is there. But right now it's difficult, as a player. So maybe tomorrow T-Boy is playing in the Gambian League, after tomorrow he's playing in another league. So that's like another player they are looking for. So it's very, very difficult for our players right now. So we have to understand that. So but what is important now is like we have a game on Saturday. We are focusing on that. We want to do our best as players, as one family, to at least give a respective performance, because we can remember the last game like Algeria, it was catastrophic, to be honest. Still now I cannot even think about that game. But we have a new challenge now, that's on Saturday, to prove ourselves back again, to be on the right track. And I hope, inshallah, we will do our best as always again. But one thing you have to forgive us, definitely it's been difficult for the players right now. I think that's the hard fact.
Thank you.
Serekunda West has won the first edition of the Veteran Zonal Football Tournament. Serekunda West beat Bakau in a thrilling final that was decided on post-match penalty kicks after a goalless draw. Ndei Buso reports.
It was a tournament that brought together veteran footballers from the Greater Banjul area and beyond. They are those of the players who graced the country's football field with distinction. They are now going to rewind the hand of the clock to rekindle memories of their heydays in football. 8 zones took part in this first edition, but Bakau and Serekunda West made it to the finals. The match saw displays of wonderful football with entertainment as well as memories of their early days in the game. Both sides played well, but the game owed much to the fine display of the two former national goalkeepers standing in the opposite direction. At the end of regulation time, the game was settled on post-match penalty kicks to decide a winner. Serekunda West won the game by 4-2. The winning team jubilated their victory, which is undoubtedly one of the few trophies the zone ever won, and their coach Sheikh Noor, alias Schoolboy International, said they will defend their title come the next edition.
The fact that most of these old players, you don't see them, and by organizing this tournament, we'll bring all the veteran players together, and I think it's going to be something that's going to be continued.
Bakau, who were the better side of the day, narrowed the rules to fellow rivals, but to the coach, his men did not train well for the game.
They did not perform up to expectations due to certain issues, because we are all employees somewhere, so close early, and to get them for training is not easy. So the little time we have is what we specialize on.
The tournament will always serve as a means to bring in the old players together and not competing for treasure.
Picture of the 1970s players we had, 1980s, 1990s. Now it's been, a wonderful thing to have those old players, those players in those days, to come back and meet here as a family.
The president of the Veterans Football Association thanked all the participated teams that made the tournament a successful one.
Can I use this opportunity also to congratulate, the football, legends who have just been awarded in the likes of Mr. Babukar Sow, commonly known as Laos, and also, Biri Biri, who had been given awards both, in the Gambia and also outside of the Gambia, like Senegal and America. He has been given so many awards. These awards are given to them, yes, but then they are for the Gambia, and they are for their families, and they are for the veterans.
The winner of the tournament went home with a trophy and a cash prize